Hey, what's up guys? Jean here with another Mars anomaly. What I want to show you guys is one of the weirdest and probably the most beautiful anomaly I've seen in a long while. It's this one here, guys. Now, I don't know what to make of it. Is this a hole with the sun shining in from the 2 o'clock position, or is this sort of a mound with the sun shining in from the 8 o'clock position? Let me show you guys my blog entry. I've posted it under the title The Thing of Mars because I don't know what to make of this thing. Let's quickly go to the NASA page. I'll include that link to the NASA webpage for you guys in the video description below. NASA calls this fractures in North Polar layered deposits. Now I used the merged RGB map projected JP2 file. It is 217 megabytes, quite a chunk, but for the level of detail I want to show you guys, I thought it would be important to do that. But for this presentation, let's quickly look at the normal JPEG map projected. Here it is here, and I can see the fractures and things that NASA is talking about, but I don't know why they didn't say anything about that. Look at that thing, guys. It's the only one here, and it's very bright as well. Look at the light reflecting off this area. It's incredible. Now look at this. I've got a cropped version from the massive file here for you guys to look at. So there's a ridge line running through here, and then it goes on past the left hand side of this anomaly. So that's why I didn't quite know whether this was a hole or whether this was like a mound or a hill, oblong hill sticking up out of the ground there. Because if it was a hole, I reckon that line, that ridge line, will go into it there and then come out there at the bottom of this anomaly. But it actually goes past to the left and carries on there. So let's quickly take a look at the close-up over here, and I've got a real nice view of it here for you. Now, whether the sun's shining that way or this way, I'm not sure, because if you look at the terrain next to it, where was that crater? There's like a hole that shows the shadow quite nicely. It was over here somewhere. There we go. Now from this, it looks to me as if the sun's coming in from the 8 o'clock position and leaving a shadow there, which means the sunlight's hitting something sticking out of this black oblong anomaly there. But then if you look at other areas, then it looks as if the sunlight's coming in from the 2 o'clock position. So guys, I don't know, have a look at this and tell me what you think, what to make of it. Is this an object sticking up out of a dark hole, or is this a dark hole that's being lit from the 2 o'clock position? And what's this red? Look at this beautiful red color inside here, guys, or outside there. It depends now whether this is thing sticking out or whether this is a hole. If you look at this ridge line, it looks as if these might be indentations, or they could be rocks lying against this thing. So it's all got to do with convex and concave perspectives here. I don't know what to make of it. And this too, it's very bright, which just adds to the mystery. And there's this ridge line that I was talking about, and it continues here. So why is this so far from that ridge? This thing's about 80 meters long, so that makes it about what, 10 meters, 15 meters wide. And if you really enhance the contrast and the brightness, you'll see an area popping out here, and it's sort of light blue in color. It makes it really difficult to ascertain whether this is convex or concave. And yeah, this white area there is this ice, I think it's ice, is sticking over this black line. So this is probably a hole, but I'm not quite sure, guys. This is why I reckon it's an anomaly, because I can't determine what I'm looking at here. Let's quickly go back to my blog entry and this image here. So we can see a ridge line coming through, and that's the only one in this entire photograph. Look at that. Strange. And look how bright this area is. It's as if this is reflecting light this way to the right. So how is that possible if this area is black? How can it be reflecting light that way? Unless the light is reflecting off this edge here. Or maybe it's just a trick of light. I'm not quite sure. Alright guys, that's it for this anomaly. I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know what you think, please. I'd really like to hear what you guys make of this anomaly. So post your comments below, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe, enable notifications, and you'll receive a bell as soon as I upload my next anomaly. Alright guys, I'll talk to you soon. Keep well and be safe. Bye bye for now.